All right, we're gonna do a simple full body, but mainly targeting your arms and your belly yoga workout. So to get started, we're just gonna warm up a little bit. So make sure your feet are planted nice and solid. Roll your shoulders back and close your eyes. Just take a couple of deep breaths to start. In through your nose and out through your mouth. And while you're here, try to let go of all your stress, all that wedding planning stress. Just breathe it out. Each exhale, just imagine all of that wedding planning just physically leaving your body. Big inhale, big exhale. And remember why you're doing this, not just for your physical body, but also for your mental health as well. Go ahead, on your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. Grab onto your left wrist, dive over to the right. Make sure your chest is staying open. You're really just focusing on stretching out that side body. Big deep breath in. Exhale up to center. Same thing, other side, grab that right wrist. Reach all the way up on your inhale. Exhale, dive over. Turning your nose up towards your armpit. Again, just really stretching out that side body, breathing really deep. And back up to center. From here, we're gonna stretch out your shoulders, so reach all the way up. On your exhale, come into a goalpost arm, so your elbows reaching forward, fingertips reaching back, really opening up your shoulders right here. Big deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and shake out your arms. We're going to just start with some sun salutations to warm up your whole body. So inhale all the way up and exhale, fold forwards. Relax your head and your neck. Take a big deep breath in. As you do, come up halfway, so fire up those back muscles. Try to get your back in a straight line parallel to the floor. Loop your shoulders back, big deep breath in. Stick your butt way out, stick your boobs way out, and exhale. Bend your knees, roll all the way up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Coming up halfway, big deep breath in, flat back, fire up those back muscles, and exhale, fold. From here, you're gonna take your hands down to the mat and step it back into a half plank. So you want your back in a nice straight line. Make sure you're not doing that. Make sure your hips don't sag at all. You've got to fire up your abs right here. Press the ground away as hard as you can. That's going to really get all of your arms, the front of your shoulders, everything. Big deep breath in. On your exhale, we're going to lower down to the ground, but you're going to hug your elbows into your sides. So big deep breath in. Exhale really, really slow. Lower all the way down. Keep your hands planted right where they are. Inhale up to cobra. So this also works your back muscles too. So try to pull your shoulder blades together, pull your elbows back in towards your body. Big deep breath in. Exhale, fold it right back down. From here, we're gonna push up into our half plank again. Tuck your toes and send your hips up and back to down dog. Take a second here to pedal out your legs, warm your body up a little bit. And nice and slowly start to walk your feet up to meet your hands. Continuing on, doing the same thing. Bend your knees, lift all the way up to standing. Big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Make sure you're hugging your belly in the whole time, really engaging your abs. That's gonna give this, this whole video will target your abs as long as you're really hugging those in and trying to fire those up. So inhale, flat back, hug those abs in. You should feel it working already. Exhale, back down. We're gonna plant our hands, this time step it back to full plank. So keep those knees lifted. Make sure you're pressing the ground away. You don't wanna sink into your shoulder blades here, but really pressing up. Act like somebody's pressing against your back up there. Keep that belly hugging in tight. That's what's gonna give this a good ab workout. Breathe in, nice big inhale. On your exhale, drop your knees to half plank. Slowly lower all the way down, hugging those elbows in. Inhale up to cobra. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling, pull those shoulders back. And this time we're going to come through to our half plank, tuck your toes, and up and back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Bend your knees, roll all the way up. A little bit quicker this time. Big inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, keep that belly tight. Exhale down. Plant your hands and step it back to plank pose. Make sure you're hugging your ribs in, hugging your belly in. Big deep breath in, lower those knees. Exhale, lower the rest of your body. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes and down to down dog. Slowly walk those feet up to meet your hands. Bend your knees, roll all the way up. All right, couple more times. Big deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back. Pull those shoulders back. Exhale, back down. Plant your hands and step it back to plank pose. Press the ground away. Stay really strong through your arms and through your abs. This is going to be a great full body workout. Plank is really where you want to hang out if you're trying to target your arms and your abs. Stay here as long as you can. Each day maybe moving up a few seconds, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. Big deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees and slowly lower the rest of your body. See how slow you can go. Inhale up to cobra. Try to roll those shoulders back. Exhale, coming through your half plank, tucking your toes, and up to down dog. Check back in with your breath. See if you can slow it down. And slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. Bend your knees, roll all the way up to standing. Take a big deep breath here. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up halfway to your flat back. Stick that booty way out and stick your chest out. Exhale, fold it right back down. Plant your hands and make your way to plank pose. So from here, we're going to do a nice fun little exercise. Make sure your hands are planted right underneath your shoulders. You're pressing the ground away. Your legs are nice and strong. Your abs are strong. Pulling your belly button in towards your spine. From here, we're just going to move a little bit. So take your right arm, move it forward, and then move your left arm forward. And then right hand back, left hand back. Now opposite side. Left hand forward, right hand forward, and then right hand back, left hand back. Right forward, left back, right back. Left forward, right back, left back. And just find a nice little rhythm here, going as long as you can. Keep that belly hugging in. This is really going to target those arms and those abs. It's pretty tough, but you can do it. Breathing through the pain. Don't give up even though you want to. Think about that wedding dress that you have to be in. Hug those abs in nice and tight. Keep going. Almost done. All right, forward, back to your plank pose. Take a nice big deep breath in, lower those knees, and lower all the way down. Inhale up to your cobra pose. Pull those shoulders back, lift your chest, and this time we're gonna come up through our half plank and take a little rest in child's pose. So spread your knees as wide as you'd like, sit your hips back to your heels, and just rest forward. See if you can slow your breath down. Nice deep breaths. Maybe grab some water if you need to. inhale, come back up to all fours. So from here, you want your wrists stacked right underneath your shoulders and your knees stacked right underneath your hips. We're gonna stretch out your belly just a little bit. So inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your booty. Exhale, curl everything in. Try to get your spine as tall as you can. Inhale, cow back, dropping your belly. Exhale, cat back, lifting your spine as high as you can, tucking your tailbone. Couple more times, big deep breath in. This actually works your abs a lot too. Most people don't realize it, but it is a nice little workout, especially on those arms. Big inhale and big exhale. All right, from here we're gonna come back into our plank pose. We're not done yet. Press the ground away, get as tall as you can through your shoulders. And from here, we're just gonna move a little bit again, something a little bit different. So drop your left elbow, then your right elbow, then straighten your right arm, then your left arm, and rotating. So drop your right elbow, then your left, straighten your right arm, then straighten your left arm, then your right. So moving with your own breath, dropping one arm and then lifting. Hug those abs in. If you need to drop down to your knees, that's totally fine. You're still getting the same work, but make sure that your booty doesn't hike up at all or sag. You're still hugging that belly in as tight as you can. So dropping down to one elbow, pressing up, staying strong, not giving up even though you want to. Breathing nice and deeply. And again, remembering why we're doing this video. Not just for your physical body, but also to calm your mind. Focus on what's important in life. And right now, when you're doing a pretty hard workout, it's a good time to think about all you're grateful for. So maybe think about your kiddos, your husband. Maybe you're super grateful for your in-laws. Grateful for the man your daughter's about to marry. Couple more times, stick with it. I'm sweating, I'm sure you are too. And back up to your plank pose. All right, from here, send it back to child's pose one more time. Nice little rest. You can come up on top of your knees, maybe loop your shoulders, stretch out your neck, stretch out the front of your shoulders. Breathing nice and deep. All right, we're gonna come back to our down dog. So tuck your toes, lift your hips all the way up. Take a second to pedal out your feet. And slowly walk those feet up to meet your hands. Bend your knees and stand all the way up. Arms lifted and exhale, arms down. So again, take a second to loop your shoulders, maybe interlace your hands behind your back and press your chest up towards the ceiling. Big deep breath in. This time on your exhale, keep your hands interlaced and bend forward. It's a great stretch for those shoulders after all that shoulder work. Very gently release your hands. Inhale up halfway and exhale, fold it right back down. Plant your hands and step it back to plank pose. We're gonna hang out here for just a second. Keeping that belly hugging in, your belly button sucked to your spine, lower ribs hugging in. From here, I want you to press down really hard into your left wrist. You're gonna shift your weight up onto the outer edge of your left heel. You can keep your right foot in front if that's easier. You can even drop that left knee down as long as you're still engaging that core. So you wanna make sure that you're hugging in, lifting your hips up to the sky, and you want to peel that right arm all the way up to the ceiling. So staying really strong through your arms. This is a great arm workout, a great ab workout. Wherever you are, breathing nice and deeply. Try to lift those hips up, really feel it on the left side of your body. Again, breathing through the pain. Your mind will tell you to give up way before your body, so push through it. You can do it, don't stop. Big deep breath in. Now on your exhale, place that right hand back down to the ground. And same thing, right side, so pressing your right wrist really firmly into the ground. Roll onto the outer edge of your right foot and peel that left arm up. Remember, you can take your right knee down if that's easier. Wherever you are, hugging those abs in as tight as you can. Couple of breaths here. Keep that core nice and tight. Big deep breath in and exhale right back down to center. Not over yet. We're gonna drop our knees so you're in your half plank. We're gonna do some chaturanga push-ups. So these are gonna be great for your arms, especially your triceps, where a lot of women are unhappy with their arms. I'll just say that. So you're gonna press the ground away. Keep that belly hugging in nice and tight. Big deep breath in. On your exhale, lower down halfway, but keep those elbows hugging in. So exhale, lower down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Moving with your breath. We're gonna do 5 more. Last one. Exhale down, go ahead and release. And come all the way up to your cobra. So pull those shoulders back, lift your chest. This time on your exhale, rest in child's pose. Taking really big, deep breaths through your nose and out through your mouth, trying to slow your breathing, slow your heart rate. Maybe grabbing a sip of water if you need one. All right, coming back through, we're gonna do one more side plank on each side, but we're gonna do it a little bit different. So I want you to bring your forearms down to the ground, coming into plank on, or forearm plank, excuse me. So from here, I want you to turn your left hand in about 45 degrees. And again, shifting your weight to the outer edge of your left foot. You're gonna come onto that left side. So really engaging that core, hugging your stomach in, lifting your hips, and go ahead and lift that right arm. Feel all that work you're doing in your shoulder and your core. Again, remembering why we're doing this. Breathing nice and slow. Remembering that your mind will tell you to stop way before your body, so push through the pain. If you're shaking like me, that's good. That means your body's changing. Energy's leaving your body. That's awesome. That's fat leaving your body. Whoop, whoop. Big deep breath in and exhale back down to forearm plank. Come on, push through it. We're almost done. Right arm comes into a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna turn to the other side. And shifting your weight to the outer edge of your right foot. Lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. Keep your belly hugging in, hips lifting up as high as you can, and breathing. And while we're here in one of the last challenging poses of the practice, go ahead and just Silently thank yourself for spending this time on your mind and on your body. Might not feel like it right now, but you will feel so much better when this is over. Just keep on breathing. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. Almost done. Push through, push through, push through. Lift those hips, hug that belly in, stay strong. And exhale back down to forearm plank. All right, we're gonna do a burnout. So hang out in your forearm plank as long as you can. Maybe make it a little interesting. You can tap your right toes off the mat and then back in. Left toes off the mat and then back in. This really gets your obliques. Tap, center, tap, center, tap, center, tap, center. Make sure your hips are not lifting up here. Tap, center, tap, center, tap, center. 2 more on each side. Last one each side. And back to center. Drop those knees and rest in child's pose. Go ahead and slowly come back up. So you're sitting on your heels if this is comfortable. Loop those shoulders up and back, and then a nice little release for the front of your shoulders because we did a lot of work there. Go ahead and swim your arms back, interlace your hands behind your back, and press those fingers down and towards the mat, lifting your chest. Breathing nice and deep. Maybe taking some really big and really slow head circles. And back the opposite direction. Go ahead and release those hands. Maybe roll out your wrists for just a little bit. And we're gonna come back to cat-cow just to stretch out your belly a little bit. We did a lot of belly work too, so press the ground away. Drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. Exhale, doing the exact opposite, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, cow back, maybe taking some side stretches. This is one of my favorites. And exhale, doing the same thing, stretching to the side. Inhale forward, and exhale. All right, one more thing before we're done. We're just gonna come to the tops of our knees like this, taking one leg out to the side, taking your left leg out to the side. I want you to inhale your left arm all the way up. And as you exhale, you're gonna start to tip. Place that right hand down on the ground and reach those left fingertips all the way up and overhead, getting as long as you can from your left fingertips to your left toes. It's a really, really good side opener after those side planks. Big deep breath in, big exhale, staying strong in that right arm, pressing the ground away. See if you can open your chest up towards the ceiling. And slowly coming all the way back up. Same thing, other side, sending those right toes out to the side, right fingertips all the way up as you slowly tip over. Getting a nice side body stretch. That feels great. Big deep breath in. Big deep breath out. And slowly come all the way back up. Well, that's all I got for you now. Feel free to start doing this video once a day. If it seems to get super, super easy, just start doing it more and more. You can do these workouts by themselves. You don't have to do it all together. They're all really great for you, but it's really fun to start one day and then maybe a week or two later, see how much easier it gets and see if you can do even more. So I challenge you, Leah, to start today doing this video and then next week see if you can add a little bit more into it. Love you.